Hi everyone, we're back for Roxy's Journal of Stitchery, and I'm Christina, and I've got a little bit behind, so I thought I'd better pick it up, or well, I think tomorrow night will be the new prompt, so I better get onto it. I realised that when it was mossy forest, that I was in so much of the oranges that I really needed to start to bring in some of the greens to help blend it in. And I think it's lovely. Everyone's doing mushrooms, and I thought, oh gee, that's so tempting to do a mushroom. And clearly they're not going to have mushroom as the prompt tomorrow night with the reveal. So I thought, I'm just going to get some backgrounds done. I'll see what the prompt is and see if I can somehow blend both of these together. I love this bit of yellow doily, so I'm putting it in even though it's not really mossy. But sometimes in autumn you still do have super beautiful sunny days, so I just love it. So I'm putting it in. So I'm just canter stitching a whole heap of random bits of material in the hope to start to get a green vibe or a forest vibe, and that should be good. And then I will focus on this for a bit and get some inspiration, I hope. I have had a lovely time. I popped out to have a coffee with Kate right near the workshop in Garden Vale that Fleur was taking, and that was beautiful. And it's really lovely. It's really lovely to meet someone who kind of has a few things in common, and that's really interesting and wonderful. Thank you, Kate. It was lovely, lovely, lovely catch up. And I have said a few times on the channel that I feel a little bit more like community, because I can be a bit shy and reclusive. So it's really it's important for me to get out and meet people. And I got to pop in to the workshop and meet Christine from Creating Craft with Christine, finally. We live an hour apart, but it's amazing how hard sometimes it is to actually meet up in person with all our busy schedules. And got to give Fleur a hug and say hi. So it's been wonderful. And other than that, I haven't done a great deal of stitching. I have to say it's great we're in a position now where Lily and I went up and got her a table from from Fantastic Furniture. So it's a study table so she can write, and so she can have her private time upstairs in her room when I'm home. So I'll be able to start working properly, and she'll be able to start working properly soon. As in, you know, she likes creative writing, so when she's not working, she likes to be able to write, and having a good study table for that is perfect. We still are packing down boxes as she empties them and heading out to the storage unit. We'll do that when I've done this video. And just working out, she's got most of her unit stuff in storage, but now the stuff she bought here to put into the bedroom was probably a bit more than she needs. So there's she's got like all her bedding and stuff for a queen size bed, but there's already a double bed in that room, so she's just using my old sheets and stuff. Or they're still good, they're not old, they're not crappy, they're still good to be used. So we're putting all her sheets and bedding into those, you know, those vacuum seal packs to go into storage for whenever she's back on her feet and can move into either a share house or her own little flat again. So it's been a very, very full-on couple of weeks, but I'm glad to say we're getting back on track a bit. My niece, you saw the little journal that I'd made for my niece's 18th. We had a lovely day on Saturday. It was also her grandpa on my sister's husband's side. It was his, he turned, well, we were celebrating him turning 90 sometime during this week. So we had a beautiful day, and we said, wow, this guy is so fit and healthy, and just had the news that he'd passed away in his sleep, which is so very sad. I mean, not my direct family, but, you know, he's been a part of our lives for a good 20 years at Christmases and birthdays, and it was such a shock. He just was we thought he is so healthy, he's going to outlive my mum and her partner, who are, you know, they're a good, 5 years younger than him. So it was a very big shock, and we were very, very grateful to have spent time with him, all of us as a family, before he passed. So that's just new. So that's I just been saying to people, it's like you just don't know what's around the corner. He was looking and sounding and acting so healthy. He just did some gardening, and then basically had a heart attack in his sleep. So he basically died in his sleep, which is a better way to go than anything else. Well, you just don't know. Anyway, I'm still in a bit of shock, but what a great life he actually had. He had lots of grandchildren, and just was a great old guy. My mum said he was such a gentleman, and so we were all a bit surprised, but very grateful we got to catch up with him and see him before he passed. So my theme at the moment is all family and community. The important things in life. Friendship. So as far as this goes, I don't know that I'm getting as much done as I should have, but just a quick catch up. So I'm going to count the stitch all the way across these areas, and then start to think about what's happening next. So I've got one or two ideas that I'm going to talk about here. The first one is, this is a bit of that leftover felting from when I was cutting it up from the piece I made over 20 years ago or so. This is probably going to have a bit of Inktense colouring. I think that's what I'm planning to do. I've got another thing to add. I've got this beautiful bit that was on a bit of packaging. It had got stuck to a bit of packaging from the op shop that I'd got, and I'm definitely going to use that. The thread I'm using is this variegated DMC. Not sure what number, I didn't write it down, but it's such a great blend of colours that are autumny, wintry. So there's that. What else? I think I might use one or two of these little ones, a little bit mushroomy. The other thing, I'll just get them, is I've got a whole heap of these, not sure about the lines, but circles of all different sorts of felt, and I'm thinking I'm going to use them like rocks. So that's, I've got a start anyway. I might be a bit behind, but I've definitely got a bit of a start and a couple of ideas, so that's good. Get my scissors. Looking forward to getting back into a bit of a routine, that's for sure. Just going to work out, am I going to cut them in half and stitch them down? They're so cute, these. They're so tiny. They're really good. They do look like mushrooms, but if you've got them this way, you don't see the beauty of this underneath bit. Some rocks. I do kind of like them. So that's my ideas for now. And also, before I can go a bit further, I've got to stitch on my next piece for that end. And that's a start, even though the new prompt's about to come out. Well, it has been hectic, so apologies for being a bit absent, but maybe and hopefully we're back on the ball. Okay, I think that's all I can do for now. I've got to get it uploaded and get on, and we're going back to the storage unit again with the empty boxes. We're going to get a new chair for me because I was borrowing Lily's and she's got that upstairs now, and my old one is over on the other table. I'm getting a little bit of headway also with my garage studio here. It's slowly taking place. There's actually dedicated spaces now, and I'm really happy about that. I'll do a playthrough when it's a bit less embarrassing with how much stuff still is yet to go. It's taking ages. But however, I'll just add this Appleton's. Oh, that's so nice. Oh, look at that. Isn't that beautiful? All right. Thank you for being patient. Thank you for waiting, and oh, now I just want to sit here and do this all day, but I've got to go and do things. There's things to be done. Look at all these beautiful, beautiful walls. Oh, that's really thick. Oh, that's divine. Well, I've got a lot of ideas and I've got a lot of things to do, so I'm glad I can get working back on this again. All right, I'm trying to say goodbye. I don't want to say goodbye. I hope you're all well, and thank you for being here. And I will see you in the next one. Bye for now.